San Francisco 49ers 2025 line in the sand set at 10.5. 6-11 in 2024, their season, the Joker 2 of the NFL world. It was a joke, but not the funny or good kind.
Hey, give this stadium a reason to go crazy. Let's go!
And holy Exodus, Batman, the door couldn't hit anyone on the A because it never had a chance to close this offseason. 49ers lineup is going to look a lot different.
You not wearing red between these lines? Uh-oh. You getting smoked.
As clunky as San Francisco felt, 49ers offense wasn't a disaster. 4th in yards per game.
And now speeding down the sideline 30.
9th on 3rd down.
Throw over the middle and it's caught by George Kittle.
Their offense also has corrections to make, under 23 points per game.
Purdy scrambling for his life.
And the turnovers. Quagmire didn't give it away as often as they did in 2024.
Fastball over the middle, and it's bouncing in the air, intercepted.
So maybe CMC spends less time with Wooderson this offseason.
Take over the game, dude. Do you?
The key reason San Francisco's offense stalled, in theory, lack of Christian McCaffrey.
McCaffrey has a first down run to begin this drive.
His health clearly paramount to the team being able to LIVIN the way they're used to. Traded away his backup, Jordan Mason, hit at 5.2 a run for them.
San Francisco!
Mason got hurt too, so Isaac Guerrero saw some action, 5 yards per pop when he was out there.
Hey, Isaac, I bet you have a whole other gear. Run, baby. Go run.
But neither guy alters defenses the way CMC does, and his absence hurt the team in the passing game too, and so did Brandon Ayuk.
Throws wide open, Brandon Ayuk.
They need him to live up to the big contract he signed.
Another really good route from BA. He is feeling it.
Niners fans can root for the Craigs of the world again. No more Debo. Samuel's production won't be super hard to replace, being he leaves off a 670-yard season.
Wide open, Debo Samuel.
They still have Juwan Jennings, who had a career year with 975 yards.
Juwan Jennings has a hat trick in LA.
Ricky Pearsall, who got in 11 games as a rookie and hit 400 yards.
Ricky Pearsall trying to feed his man to the end zone. And
And George Kittle.
You looked at me, I was like, yeah.
Who went for 1,100 plus yards, 8 touchdowns.
Fly ball, George went up and caught the ball.
And traded that old lady a clapper for a crazy poo.
Did we get it?
The gent dishing them the pelota BCB.
What's up? Like, what's up?
He wasn't Big Con Brock last year by any means.
It is caught for a touchdown.
Just didn't have his big Flavor Flav clock on as often as 2023.
should have led you. That's a touchdown.
20 touchdowns, over 250 yards per game.
I'm on.
He was 3rd in yards per attempt and yards per completion still.
Go, 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 go.
His O-line. Niners gave up a higher than average pressure rate.
Boys, let's bring some life to it, right? We're moving the out of the ball.
Were tied for 11th in sacks taken. Just one change to their front 5. No more Aaron Banks at guard, but he was their weak link last year. Trent Williams looking to rebound off a 10-game campaign.
J-Mo.
49ers offense hoping to avoid appearing like an episode of Scrubs this season. Their defense hoping it doesn't look like an installment of The Acolyte again.
A somersault to the end zone.
27th in points per game.
Caught at the 50.
25th on 3rd down.
Cuts back to the 25.
31st in the red zone.
He's trying to outrun the Niners.
Not many takeaways.
A 97-yard touchdown.
Tied for 23rd in sacks, average pressure rate.
From Sam Darnold.
It's why Niners Empire Nation country is so geeked about Robert Saleh returning as DC. They were a top-shelf bottle under his direction before he left for the Jets. Nick Bosa, of course, their star up front. 9 sacks, that many or more, 4 straight years now.
He caused a strip sack.
Tied for 7th most QB hits last year.
That's a trifecta by Nick Bosa.
But he will have 3 new starters next to him. No Javon Hargrave. He only played 3 games last year.
Oh boy! That is Hargrave coming in hot.
No more Malik Collins, who picked up 5 bags a year ago.
Brissett in trouble and spikes it into the ground as Collins got to him again.
No more Leonard Floyd, clocked out with 8.5 sacks.
Bosa and Floyd combining.
They hit the draft for replacements, used their first pick on Mykal Williams to take Floyd's spot. Usually guys the Bears pass on turn out to be pretty good.
And Mykal Williams, they get someone who, if he'd been healthy, through the entire year and through the process, I don't know that he would have even got to them here with the 11th overall pick.
Taking Collins' place, another Collins, second rounder Alfred.
Mykel Williams in the first, come back with Alfred Collins. Both these guys are dominant run defenders, not necessarily known for their pass rush.
Yetur Gross-Matos, rotational guy, 4 sacks.
The hat trick for Gross-Matos.
San Francisco's secondary also felt the injury bug. They still played the pass well enough, a plus 90 rate, but they held quarterbacks to 6.7 yards per attempt, second best.
Intercepted by Lador on the near side.
10.3 yards per completion, top 5 good.
I love interception, though. I love that.
Cue up some Bowie, more changes. Aloha safety Talanoa Hufanga leaves off a 7-game, 118 rate allowed season.
Hufanga, not fooling, takes him down.
Adios to cornerback Trevarius Ward, again not leaving on a high note as he gave up a 123 rate and he only played 12 games.
Deep. Incomplete, looking for Jefferson. Nice coverage on the play by Trevarius Ward.
They're hoping their new DB additions can rebound off poor 2024s. Cornerback Trey Brown gave up a rate over 130 last year, spent a lot of time on the bench.
And Trey Brown played it perfectly.
Had played the pass well prior to last year, though. Same is true of safety Jason Pinnock, who gave up a rate of 148 for the Giants. Did go for 85 tackles and 3 sacks at least.
He's coming all the way from the safety position, and he's been uber aggressive.
Same for safety Jair Brown, a 108 rate against. Rookie safety Malik Mustafa looking to build on a nice first year. 16 games, 12 starts, 70-plus tackles, held his targets to a 54 rate.
Keep going. It's going to get more.
Rookie corner Renardo Green, second rounder from last year, sub 80 rate, led the team with 13 passes defense.
Shows some moxie here for a young guy. Steps right in front of that football.
And the guy who's taken over as CB1, Diamador Lenore, comes off an 85 tackle, nice low 70 rate campaign.
And then scoop back the other way and running back the other way, Diamador Lenore.
Niners run defense. They were average against the run in 2024.
We think they can tempo every time.
Fred Warner, 131 tackles last year.
Intercepted by Fred Warner.
So 118 plus, 7 years in a row.
Fred gets up and runs back the other way.
He's been in the league 7 years now.
30, 20.
So maybe he'll break out in year 8.
He's a freak. Wow.
Fred will lean on a new partner, sort of. Dre Greenlaw only played 2 games last year, so it's not like they really lost him. D. Winters started 10 games in his absence. This will be year 3 for the young linebacker.
D. Winters nearly came up with the pick.
They also drafted linebacker Nick Martin in the 3rd round. Their front 7 on defense will have a much different flavor this year. Bosa and Warner are the 2 known star commodities, but they need those young guys to make an impact right away. Their secondary, Green, Lenore, Brown, and Mustafa, all returnees. Trey Brown and Pinnock, the noobs in the DB room. Their playmakers, CMC the key cog to it all. Brock again working with him, Kittle, Jennings, Pearsall, and Ayuk. Just has to get used to DeMarcus Robinson being there and Debo not being there. They don't face a single team they wouldn't theoretically be favored against, preseason anyway, so they have a favorable schedule, especially at home. Their toughest opponents are their interdivision foes plus the Bears. They dominate at home. They could make a run to 13 wins. We're also talking about a team we just saw win 6 games and made lots of changes, so a sub 500 record is obviously a possibility, so let's set the floor at 7-10. They are a tough one to gauge. If CMC stays on the field all year, feels like they should win 11 or more with the opponents they have on their plates. Arizona, the magicians in the desert have revealed 8.5 as the Cardinals' magical mark. Red Sea saw their team go 8-9 in 2024, doubled their win total year over year.
Down to the 10, to the 5, into the end zone for the touchdown.
Cardinals did fade down the stretch after a strong start. Makes it feel like 2025 is a pivotal season for Kyler.
Kyler Murray with a scheduled run in a critical situation once again.
Murray had stretches where he played number 1 pick ball. Had some where he didn't, too. He was able to guide the offense to some respectable digits, close to 24 points per game, was good for 12th, 11th in yards per game, 8th best on third down.
Play fake, boot to the right, Murray setting up, deep ball. Far side, and it's caught by Wilson at the 5 and into the end zone for the touchdown.
Murray's legs played a big role in that success. Arizona ran more than passed and finished second in yards per carry.
And Murray going to keep it. He walks into the end zone for a touchdown.
It's a privilege to feel like we good, you know what I'm saying? We good enough to, as long as I do me.
Had he had enough carries to qualify, Kyler would have led the NFL in yards per jaunt at 7.3.
Snap to Murray, and he's going to keep it, running right to the outside and into the end zone for his second touchdown.
James Conner comes in off back-to-back 1,000-yard campaigns, 8 touchdowns, nice 4.6 per run.
35-40, 45-50, Conner breaks a tackle, 35-30, and finally run out of bounds.
Conner still a threat out of the backfield as a pass catcher too, 400-plus receiving yards, almost 50 catches.
Murray, underhand toss for the touchdown. Conner on the receiving end.
They have one of the best tight ends in the game. Trey McBride got even better in his third year, 111 catches, over 1,100 yards.
And a quick throw inside. It's Trey McBride on a tight end screen and into the end zone. Ding dong, the touchdown catch drought is dead.
Where does Marvin Harrison Jr. go in year 2? 885 yards, 8 scores as a rookie.
First NFL score for Marvin Harrison Jr., the first of many to come.
Greg Dortch chipped in 340-plus yards. Michael Wilson over 500, plus 4 touchdowns.
Deep ball, far side, and it's caught by Wilson at the 5 and into the end zone for the touchdown.
Come on, Zay. Let's go, Zay. Let's go. Right back.
The O-line that's supposed to make it all work, anchored by Paris, the left tackle. Johnson doesn't have a rep for being easy, and neither did his mates. Cardinals gave up the 5th fewest sacks, 6th lowest pressure rate.
Now in trouble, steps up, throws, lobbing back of the end zone, and it's caught for a touchdown.
They dealt with injuries to 2 key guys, too. Jonah Williams and Will Hernandez only played 5 and 6 games respectively. In the end, Cardinals' offense improved from 2023 to 2024, and the same is true of its defense.
Dumps it off, complete to Jones, and the ball's out, and it's recovered by the Cardinals. It was punched free, and Roy Lopez falls on it.
Under 23 points per game allowed, top 10 in the red zone. Still lots of room for improvement. 21st in yards per game allowed isn't great. 28th on third down. Gave up a mid-90s rating. Only 3 teams gave up a higher completion rate. Very few interceptions.
Back right corner, end zone, Thielen open, reaches up, touchdown Panthers.
Need their safeties to play the pass better. Both gave up rates over 120 last year. Both guys are tackle monsters though. Jalen Thompson close to 100.
There's not much there. That was read beautifully. Jalen Thompson made the tackle.
And Buda Baker, only one guy had more wrap-ups in 2024.
Rodgers sacked by Buda Baker for a loss of 8 at the 40-yard line.
Cornerback Starling Thomas gave up a rate right near 100. The rest of their key DBs come in off good years, though. Garrett Williams held quarterbacks to a mid-70s rate, 2 picks, solid 9 passes defense.
Fires, and it's picked off by Garrett Williams.
Sean Murphy-Bunting, sub-80 rate, 2 forced fumbles, 3 INTs.
Just the ability to come off from holding the receiver and to spin around and make that catch, that was incredible.
Young Max Melton held it down to a sub-90 rate, nice rookie campaign.
End zone, couldn't haul it in. And a matchup with Max Melton. So you had a 10-year veteran against the rookie.
Those blokes will be joined by second-rounder Will Johnson, too.
This is an injury slide because if healthy, DJ, this guy was going to be...
He's my 16th player.
Exactly, and he probably at a position like corner would have gone higher than that because it's always a position of need. Great instincts. He's tough on the edge. He's long. He reminds me of Patrick Surtain in that respect.
Arizona's secondary could use help from its front. They did tie for 13th in sacks.
2nd and 12, pressure's coming from behind. Baron Browning with the sack.
They need more consistency, though. Didn't pressure quarterbacks at a very high rate. Don't have a specific pass rush threat, or didn't. Now they have Josh Sweat. Champ with Philadelphia comes in off an 8-sack year, has an 11-sack season, a lot of 6 to 7 kind of years.
At the 25, they've got him. Josh Sweat.
Outside linebacker B.J. Ojulari missed the whole year. Darius Robinson missed most of it.
Trying to run, May runs into his own man, and he's shy of the first down.
Robinson only played in 6 games his rookie year, 1 sack. Added Baron Browning, 2 sacks in his 8 games with the Cardinals. Zaven Collins with 5 bags, 2 forced fumbles.
Zaven Collins delivered the hit that knocked it from Joshua Dobbs.
On the inside, they used their first-round pick on Walter Nolan.
Big-time upfield burst. I'm hoping he can develop. The ultimate upside would be Matabike, who is one of the great defensive tackles, but he's got big-time twitch and burst when you see him get off the ball. You'll see him knock guys back.
They got 4.5 QB takedowns from Dante Stills, has been good for 3.5 plus in his first 2 years.
4-man rush, gets to Smith, Smith is down. Dante Stills is their best pass rusher.
And he's not dead yet, he's thinking about going for a walk. How about some Calais Campbell chapter 18? Calais with 5 bags in his season 17, ridiculous dude. And they added DT Dalvin Tomlinson, who's averaged 3 sacks a year for some time now.
Set to getting Tomlinson.
Vet LJ Collier, 3.5 bags. Their linebackers chipped in a few as well, but they said goodbye to Kaiser White, who leaves a 130-plus tackle hole.
Tight end Saubert tackled right away. Kaiser White.
Mac Wilson, 75, 3 visits to the QB.
Here he comes, and they get there, the sack. It was Mac Wilson decking Darnold.
Those guys didn't make enough of a difference in the run game, though. They gave up 4.6 a carry, so another area where they can improve.
Charbonnet has a first down and then some. He's down to the 30.
The new man in the linebacker room, Akeem Davis-Gaither, 82 tackles for Cincinnati, mostly off the bench.
And an interception. That is picked off by Davis-Gaither.
They'd take more of the same from their kicking game. Chad Ryland was great for them as a fill-in. So, the thumbnail look at the Cards playmaking Cards, kind of the same hand they played with last year. Kyler, Connor, McBride, Wilson, and Harrison Jr. There's expectation he takes his game up a notch in his year 2. Arizona's secondary also didn't get tinkered with much. The rookie Johnson, the key new addition, but Thompson, Buda, Melton, Garrett Williams, Starling Thomas, all returnees. The most change took place to their front 7. It's a crowded room. Calais is back where it began for him. Tomlinson should upgrade the nose tackle spot. Robinson looking for a big jump in his sophomore campaign. Nolan looking to do it right out of the gate. Sweat gives them a legit edge threat. Their inside linebackers are a bit of a question mark in some folks' minds. If they are better on both sides of the ball, the defense by a significant amount, then they win 4 of 6 in what could be a very tough division. Then add wins against all the teams with lower over-unders: New Orleans, Carolina, Tennessee, Indianapolis, Dallas, Jacksonville, and Atlanta, and 1 win versus Houston on the road, and you get a 12-win ceiling. If the offense is stagnant due to a lack of new additions to their playmakers room, and the defense is sort of the same, now they lose 4 of 6 in the division, and they take some losses to teams like Atlanta and Dallas, etc. They'd look similar to last year, say 7-10 as the floor. Arizona was one of the overachievers from last season, which brought with it higher 2025 expectations. Let's go with 9 wins, though it feels like a coin flip between 8 and 9. LA Rams, does 2025 bring with it more than 10 wins or less than? They went 10-7 in 2024, good enough to take the NFC West crown.
Talked about the effort, talked about staying connected. You guys did that, and it took all 4 quarters, man. Give it up for yourselves right now.
This Rams squad teeming with youth, just not at QB. Matthew Stafford is back, not a bad thing. Modest 2024 on paper, 20 TDs, 8 picks, 93 rating, not terrible.
Blitz coming after Stafford. It's bottled up. He throws middle. Caught by Cooper Kupp. He coasts in. Touchdown, Cooper Kupp. Touchdown, LA.
Cooper Kupp and Puka Nacua, both missing chunks of time, dragged Stafford's stats down some, dragged their offense down too. 21 points per game, middle of the pack in yards, bottom feeders on third down and in the red zone.
Got to find a way to put in the paint and quickly. They do not have a touchdown tonight.
Nacua, 11 games, 990 yards, 3 touchdowns. He was averaging more yards per game than in his breakout rookie campaign.
A 14 all-time. Angle from the 7. They shoot it down the line. Right side. Puka's got it. He finds his way in. Touchdown, Puka Nacua.
The Koopa Loop era in LA is over. Ends on a 12-game, 710-yard, 6-score campaign.
Touchdown, Cooper Kupp!
Plenty of Taco Bells in LA in case it takes some time for Devontae to get his relocated. Adams takes Kupp's place, 1,000-plus yards 5 straight years, cracked it between Vegas and the Jets last year.
Devontae Adams, touchdown!
They also let Demarcus Robinson walk off a career-high 7 TDs.
Drills one right side, end zone, caught! Demarcus Robinson!
Means more reps for Tutu Atwell in his 5th season, 480-plus back-to-back years.
And made Tutu Atwell, but this is almost Willie Mays-ish. Tutu adjusts with it. Eyes to fingertips, great catch.
They missed Tyler Higbee at tight end, hoping he can have a healthy 2025 after only playing 3 games last year.
Rose with the pylon, caught by Tyler Higbee. Touchdown Ram!
They could also lean into some Terrence Ferguson, drafted the Oregon tight end in the 2nd round.
This is someone who can really build speed down the field and is excellent after the catch. Here he is once he's on the move with stiff arms, breaking tackles, running away from defenders. That almost 6'6" frame plays well in the red zone. Matthew Stafford is going to enjoy targeting him.
Trips to the blue tent were down for the Rams O-line compared to 2023, but they still had trouble staying healthy. Guard Steve Avila, right tackle Rob Havenstein both missed significant chunks. Left tackle Alaric Jackson missed a few games, but aside from fill-in Warren McClendon, who gave up 6 sacks in his limited reps, their big uglies all performed well. None gave up higher than average pressure rates. They finished with the 6th fewest sacks allowed.
Stafford takes a snap, bootleg left side. He fires, he's going deep. DeMarcus brought it in with one hand!
While their O-line kept Stafford upright most games, they didn't make things easy for their runners. 3.9 yards per carry for the year. Only one team was worse.
Williams gets crunched.
Makes Kyron Williams 4.1 a run not look so bad. 1,299 yards, 14 touchdowns, back-to-back 12-plus touchdown seasons, back-to-back 1,100-plus years ahead of his year 4.
Kyron Williams diving straight ahead for a hat trick.
That's part of life, right? It's how we respond is what matters. How we respond is what matters.
Williams just didn't break many long runs. Rams offense looking for more explosive plays in 2025. They were the lowest scoring team to make the playoffs in 2024, so plenty of room for improvement. Same is true of their defense. 22 points per game allowed isn't bad, but 26th in yards per game, 20th on third down.
Back shoulder throw, ball is caught, Bobo, touchdown!
23rd in rating allowed, gave up 7.6 yards per attempt. Only a few teams gave up more TD passes than they did.
Feet down, back of the end zone, DJ Moore, touchdown!
Gave up 4.6 a run on the ground.
Pushes people out of the way and runs up to the 40-yard line.
He gives Rosebaum a stiff arm and just puts him on his back.
And their pass rush finished 21st in sacks.
Lofts it in the end zone and going up to bring it down is Dante Pettis.
But without having to tinker much, LA believes it's sitting on a defense heading in the right direction. Check out the front they're bringing back. Braden Fisk, no relation to Wilson, but played like a kingpin in his rookie year by bagging 8.5 QBs.
Buying time, runs out of time, and down he goes. Braden Fisk.
Kobe Turner, 8 QB takedowns his sophomore year, had 9 as a rookie.
Eventually, Purdy is nobody downfield, and they collapse that pocket right on him.
New nose tackle, out with Bobby Brown, didn't care for his prerogative, I guess.
Bobby Brown does an outstanding job. He's working against Liam Eichenberg and just pushes him right out of the way, and is right there in the hole.
44 tackles tackles in 2024, and with Poona Ford, played with their renters last year, 39 tackles, 3 sacks.
Poona Ford has had a really good season.
Outside guys, also youth gone wild. Since he was born, they couldn't hold Byron Young down either. 7.5 sacks after going for 8 as a rook.
Oh, and you can tell from Byron Young's reaction, he didn't celebrate. He put his face in his hands, expecting a flag.
But they don't call it.
And Jared Verse, a rookie last year, 4.5 sacks, led the team in QB hits.
Man, he brings so much energy, so much violence to this defense. He is going to be something special.
If that group improves with another year under their collective belts, then maybe their backside will fit into those leggings this year.
Intercepted off the chest of the intended target. A diving interception.
Cornerback Kobe Durant heads into year 4, may not be on the same level as his hoops name, but he's coming off a nice year that saw him hold quarterbacks to a low 70s rate.
3rd and 8, being chased, hit by Verson, picked off, Kobe Durant.
Their vets need better years, though. Akello Witherspoon, Darius Williams gave up rates north of 105. Nickel cornerback Quentin Lake, nice year 3, 110-plus tackles, low 90s rate, couple of sacks.
3rd and 7, pressure coming. Williams gets eaten alive by Quentin Lake.
At safety, a couple of Camerons. They aren't so tight, though, that if you put Cole in, and want it to come out diamonds, I don't think anyway. Curl, 8 passes defensed, 79 tackles in his 5th year.
3rd and 4, that pass is incomplete. The coverage is there. Kittle looks for a flag. There is none.
Rate allowed over 110, though. Kinchins rate against over 100 as well, but tied for the team lead with 4 INTs as a rookie, another guy they're excited about.
Goes to the end zone, intercepted and brought out. It's Cam Kinchins all the way back. Touchdown, LA!
They'll keep calling me until I come over. And ready or not, there goes the boom. Wait, no. Click, click, there goes the boom. Christian Roseboom leaves off a 135 tackle year. Couldn't decide between POD and saliva.
End the game with a sack.
Linebacker Omar Spatz is coming back. Rookie had 10 starts, 67 tackles.
They're incredibly close.
Right there, punched out.
And for good measure, even their kicker is young. Joshua Carty, 29 of 34, 6 of 7 from 50 plus, so he's off to a good start.
Kick on the way, and it's a Carty party at SoFi Stadium!
Quick recap of the changes to their playmakers room. Adams, one of the few guys you can say is an upgrade over Kupp. Stafford, Puka, Tutu, Kyron, Higgs, Fergalicious. They sound like a group that can give the Black Eyed Peas a run for their money. Couple of changes to their front 7. Landman is capable of replacing Roseboom's production, has to stay on the field all year to do it. Poona for Bobby Brown, push it. Secondary brought back Williams, running the rest of the key DBs back. Cameron Bros, the basketball name guy, Lake, Witherspoon, Kendrick all represent continuity in their case. NFC West should be tough sledding, but their best case scenario, they play like the best team in the division and go 5-1 against the NFC West. Even with losses to Detroit, Baltimore, and Philadelphia, it's still a 13-win ceiling. If the competition is just a little too much, they do have a tough slate, and they lose close games to all the expected stronger type teams. While splitting the division, you end up with a 9-win floor. So that makes it easy for me to go 10-plus wins. I'm a McVay fan. I celebrate his entire catalog. He's done more with less, and when he sings When a Man Loves a Woman, 10-plus wins, that's what we're going with. Seattle Seahawks 2025 expectations have been set at 8.5 wins. This after a 10-7 record in 2024.
Come on, baby. Let's be great. Let's have fun.
Go be you, bud.
No playoffs, but double-digit wins in year 1 of the Mike McDonald era. Go ahead and make This Is It their theme song already.
But it ain't how you start, though. It's how you finish.
McDonald teamed up with Kenny Loggins for that one. It was a big hit. Seattle's McDonald wasn't even born, I don't think, but the young head coach is hoping Sammy D is an even bigger hit in the Northwest this year.
And the blowout may be on.
Sam Darnold threw for 35 touchdowns, over 250 yards per game last year, a rate of 102. Darnold is getting behind the wheel of an offense that was pretty ho-hum in 2024, 22 points per game, not good on third down, and way too many turnovers.
DK Metcalf with the ball coming out.
Geno Smith being a big contributor on that front. He threw 15 of them, so they shipped him to Vegas.
He throws, intercepted again, taken away at the 5.
Darnold is prone to taking a lot of sacks, likes to hold the ball and risk it. The O-line he's paired with gave up 54 sacks last year.
Rush on, tight pocket, hit and sacked.
They let guard Laken Tomlinson walk. He gave up a team-high 11 sacks. Center Connor Williams, too. Drafted Gray Zabel in the first round of the draft to try and help improve this situation.
Yeah, this is my favorite player in the draft, and there's some reasons why on the screen. 5-position flex. He's played tackle. He proved at the Senior Bowl where he dominated that he could kick inside and play guard or center.
Darnold is equipped with a WR1 and Jackson Smith and Jigba.
We keep playing. We keep playing.
He took over as lead dog last year, most targets on the team, even 100 catches, over 1,100 yards, 6 scores.
Geno looks right to the back corner of the end zone. A perfect pass.
I'm talking about JSC. Few seconds. Finna go get
He will no longer be lining up next to Tyler Lockett or DK Metcalf. DK leaves off a 992-yard 5-TD shift.
Looking that way, gonna let it fly. Got DK in the backfield, he's got it!
Lockett's run in Seattle ended with a 600-yard season.
I lost my helmet. That ain't it. Bowie, can you help me find my helmet?
So the Hawks called Bigfoot home. No one belongs in the Northwest more than Cooper Kupp. Gets to face the team that cut him twice, too. That's going to be good stuff.
Up at the 6, cut to the pylon, touchdown Cooper Kupp!
They have third-year guy Jake Bobo. Fun name to say, but he hasn't seen much action yet.
Ball is caught, Bobo! Touchdown!
They signed MVS, Marquez Valdez-Scantling, 400-plus yards, 4 scores split between 2 teams in 2024.
Carr steps up and he's looking for the end zone. He's looking for Marquez Valdez-Scantling.
Bid adieu to tight end Noah Fant, 500 yards on the nose.
Smith fires. What a catch! Made by Fant for a Seattle touchdown.
Dropped a second-round pick on tight end Elijah Arroyo.
Real seam-stretching tight end. Ironically, the comparison is Noah Fant. On the move, getting vertical is what he does best.
Run game, also not consistent. Kenneth Walker was hurt, 11 games played, scored 7 times.
A 1-yard touchdown run by Walker, and the Seahawks take the lead.
Walker, 3 years in the league. 4.6 a run year 1, 1,050 yards. 4.1 year 2, 905 yards. Last year, 3.7, 573 yards. TDs have dropped year by year as well. They have Zach Charbonnet heading into his 3rd year, 8 touchdowns, 4.2 a run in his year 2.
Charbonnet has a first down and then some. He's down to the 30, the 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown! Seahawks!
The offense is sort of on the hook to play catch-up because McDonald appears to have gotten their defense back on track, tied for 11th in points per game allowed, top 10 on third down, and in the red zone.
Gray has the handoff. He's not going to get there. The ball pops out. Nobody's chasing him except his own teammates.
Hawks pass rush and secondary were good. Could be better, too. Secondary held quarterbacks to a respectable 90 rating, top 10 in yards per attempt and yards per completion.
And it's intercepted, picked off. It's Joe, goes the other way, down to the 30, 25, 15, 10, knocked off his feet inside the 5. Josh Allen coughs it up for the first time this season.
They like their DB room. Whole group comes off nice years. Cornerback Devin Witherspoon out there feeling the rhythm with his hands, stealing the rhythm while he can. Close to 100 tackles, 6 TFLs, made the Pro Bowl.
Only 3-man rush this time. Tighter windows, and one of the tightest is where Purdy goes. Witherspoon the coverage.
Spoon man, in case it wasn't. All right. Tariq Woolen, sub-80 rate. Fat 14 passes defense.
Throws it up in the air, and it is intercepted by Reek Williams.
And Josh Jobe held it down to a 71 rate in the 10 games he got in. Their cornerback trio up there with the best, even if they just held steady.
Allen zips one forward. And it's intercepted by Seattle. It is Josh Jobe.
Julian Love has turned into one of the top deep D-men in the game. 12 passes defensed, low 80s rate, 3 INTs.
Garoppolo's pass picked off by Julian Love.
Sterling Archer's losing his mind. Kobe Bryant, a converted corner, low 80s rate as well, 3 INTs as well. Their secondary not expected to be a concern here, dude.
He's going to dump it over the top. Intercepted Kobe Bryant. Far sideline. He's got some blockers. 30, 25, 20, 10, 5. Touchdown! Kobe Bryant!
Sorry, Sterling, phrasing is dead. Hawks used a second rounder on Nick Emanwari, too.
Think about the role in which to use him. Kyle Hamilton from Baltimore, where their head coach Mike McDaniel and that defense is very familiar how to use a player like this.
Hawks don't just have a back end that would make Sir Mix a lot proud. They're impressive up front, too. 8th most sacks, 6th highest pressure rate.
Murray gets hit, goes down! Murray steps up in the pocket. Murray gets hit. He goes down.
2 Seattle music icons already. Stand by for Jimmy. Seattle didn't blitz a lot either. 2 big questions heading into 2025 surrounding their front. Can Leonard Williams come anywhere close to matching his 11-sack 2024?
Coming near side. He's running like a racehorse. He's at midfield. Turns upfield, has blockers. Holy smokes, are you kidding? Leo Williams is going to take it in for a touchdown.
Williams has always been a force, but he's no spring chicken, been in the league 10 years. That's only the second time he's had a bag total that high, just as an FYI. Then there's their first-round pick from last year, Byron Murphy.
There's a pass, and he sheds his block and gets in there and gets the sack. Doesn't allow Jacoby Brissett to double pump or anything. That's a nice play by Byron Murphy.
Team and coaches say they were happy with Murphy's progression last year. A couple vets filled things out in the trenches. Jaron Reed managed to seal the deal 4.5 times.
Under pressure again. He's going to get swarmed and sacked. Back at the 25-yard line, so you have Reed.
Did lose Draymond Jones. 13 QB hits is a solid number for a D lineman in a 3-4. 4 sacks last year.
Purdy is sacked from behind by Draymond Jones.
Edge guys, Boye Mafe, 6 trips all the way home a year ago.
You only got 5 guys up front. You can't hold on to that ball. It's 1, 2, 3, ball is out.
3-sack drop from his sophomore year. Derek Hall also had a good sophomore year. He picked up 8 in his first year as a starter.
Looks, gets hit, goes down, Derek Hall!
Uchenna Nwosu has so much potential, but once again couldn't stay on the field. Just 6 games, second year in a row that's been the case. Played more than DeMarcus Lawrence, who they signed away from Dallas. Only got in 4 games last year, 3 bags before he went down.
The time is up. We don't put in the work for it.
Rush defense, lots of room for improvement. Gave up 4.6 a run last year.
To the left side, finds a crease.
That's an awesome play.
They cut ties with linebacker Terrell Dodson after 9 games. Maybe he was the problem. His departure led to more playing time for rookie Tyrese Knight, which was a good thing. 88 tackles, probably their best rookie from 2024.
Murray climbing the pocket, running into defenders, and how about the Seattle pass rush? And now Tyrese Knight, the first of his NFL career.
Paired with Ernest Jones, who they picked up mid-year, had 94 tackles across 10 games.
You have Seattle getting very aggressive defensively. They send 5 guys, and they want to see if the offensive line can pick them up.
Kicking duties still on the foot of the trusted Jason Myers, 26 of 30, 9 for 12 from 50+.
Myers gets it away. The Seahawks win the game.
So, Seattle is relying on a very different playmaker group. Darnold, MVS, and Kupp and Arroyo added. Geno, DK, Lockett, and Fant being subtracted. Smith and Jigba, the one returnee. And Jalen Milroe, taken in the 3rd, will be waiting should there be a reason. Front 7 on defense, Lawrence slides in for Draymond Jones. A lot hinges on Leonard Williams being as dominant as last year, Murphy making a bigger impact in his year too. Secondary, Jobe, Spoon, Reek, Bryant, and Love all back, so they have continuity, with Emanwari expected to work his way in there quite a bit as well. If Darnold and Kupp are hits, how high could the Hawks soar? Let's say they only lose 2 games inside the division, and give them losses to all the teams whose over-unders are higher, plus the road game versus Pittsburgh. they come out with 11 wins. If Darnold was wearing a glass slipper last year and midnight struck Week 18, Seattle could find itself in turbulent skies, their floor the reverse of their ceiling at 6-11. Seattle outperformed expectations last year, all buy into McDonald figuring out how to win at least 8 this year. How their own division rivals fare should dictate how many more they can scratch out beyond that.